session. For those of you that are new to our weekly session, welcome. Each week we take all of your requests. We don't miss anyone. And we will do Tongren, which is a distance healing therapy. And we will give everyone a energy boost. We will focus on opening a blockage to unleash the abundance of the body to heal. And we are on 4 streams, including Instagram. So let's begin right away. And if it's okay with everyone, my mom, who is 97, has COVID, so we will include her as always. Very important to help her. She lives in my house as well, which is great. I can monitor and take care of her in person. So that's a great thing. So sending healing chi for perfect blood, lymph, and strong immune system. So we have a 3-part process. Blood flow to the brains and brain stems. Part 1, brain stem for Augustina and Santino, Chile and Ecuador, and for Catherine, brain stem, the eyes, C3, vessels of the eyes, so we've got quite a few people already on Instagram, including someone that looks new, Sovereign Wellness. Put in your requests so we can include you. Perfect blood. Blood comes from the bone marrow production centers. So that's T1. And the lymph and the immune system, T1 to TA for everyone, including my mom. And the lymph, T3 and T7 for Happy Mama, Sherry. And Joanna, strong immune system as well, T8, T1 to T8 completely. A very bad flu. It's going around. Could be a flu, could test as a COVID. COVID tests are notably inconsistent, unreliable. But the bottom line is it seems everyone has some kind of immune stuff going on. My sunny moon and all my stars. What a great name. My sun and moon and all my stars. That's a great name. Instagram, we have a storm coming, so we may have some intermittent stuff going on. Continue with the immune system and perfect blood, the microbiome for Joanna and Sherry. Sorry. Somebody's got eyes, cataracts, floaters. I've been hearing good things already. Improved eyes, health, maybe eyesight through a few drops of castor oil, organic, hexane-free, in a dark bottle, cold pressed, on the outside of the eyelids, and let it soak in. It'd be something good to do at night while your eyelids are closed, and then it can absorb into the eyes as you lay down. I think that would be a great option. T11, T12, L4, L5, also for the immune system for everyone. Joanna, happy mama. My own mother as well. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So how's everybody doing? You doing better, worse, the same? This is our first session of the year. Tapping into the new year. And angelic lights, TMJ, SCM pain. There are exercises for the SCM you can do and good yoga, forward folds and different things like that. And tightness. Okay. Next we have Laura, kind harmony. So we got a lot of people here tonight. Welcome. Happy New Year to everyone. And how's everyone doing? Happy New Year. Hello, Esther. Good to see you. And Esther, I missed. I had an emergency over the weekend. I couldn't see any. I'm hoping on Saturday they do the repeats. So I'll watch Saturday and Sunday of the Masterpiece Theater. Hopefully they do that. So it seems there'll be two things. Scarlet and All Things Great and Small, Saturday and Sunday. Blood flow to the brain. So for Laura, for calm, worry-free mind, take a deep breath. Exhale longer than inhale. Feet flat on the floor. Slow, rhythmic breathing. So, immune system again for Joanna and your husband. And the flu. GB13, right side for Laura. Calm and peaceful mind, that's for the brain. In Tong, calm and peaceful mind, connecting to your true self. Part of the Crystal Palace area. And guess what? Somebody else has a flu with a bad cough. It's everywhere. But it will be gone soon. So I'm using to prevent it these amazing oregano black seed oil gummies. Yep, Sid has a flu and bad cough. It is really getting around everywhere. I had it a few weeks ago. If I think it's the same one. But now I know within the last 3 hours, I know of 1, 2, 3 people more to get it. Calm and worry-free mind, in tongue area for Laura. T1 to T8 for the flu for everyone. So kind of a 3-part process for the flu and for COVID. T1 to T8. T11, T12, L4, L5 for the inflammation and the gut. Happy New Year, Joanna. And we got another New Year coming, Chinese New Year, as we say, 新年快乐, coming up soon. I think it's in February this year. They have a lunar calendar instead of a solar calendar like us. And C3, 4, and 5 for everybody because of the bad cough. Things like slippery elm, good hot teas for the throat. Inflammation for Cynthia, T1 to T8. T11, T12, L4, L5. Macular degeneration for Dorothy, Catherine, and GV17 for the eye pressure. Circulation, GV17, CRV point, cardiac, respiratory, and vasculatory center for Dorothy and Catherine. And next we work with Alistair and kind harmony. But again, T1 to T8 seems to be the points du jour. Sid flew everywhere, all over the place. Yep, tapping for a strong immune system is the key. I have literally been around 3 people with COVID within the last 3 hours. Yep. Let's tap for the immune system. It's just another infection, a virus. I also take a very strong herbal antibiotic called Counterattack, which got me through when I had COVID before. And grounding to level 3 and kidney 1. So Alistair and Catherine, eyes, cataracts, floaters, mouth, dental, bone, and gums. So let's do that. Blood flow to the brain. And C3, C4, macular degeneration again for Dorothy. Rebounding, if you can do rebounding, double it up. I'm going to do that too. That reminds me. And also we will tap for kind harmony. We won't miss anyone. Hi Joe. We say blood flow to the brain. C3, C4, eyes and mouth. Cholesterol. Gallbladder bile duct. T10, T9, and T10. Endometrial peritoneal cancer, health 2, 3, and 4. And then we will do a oxygen protocol for everyone with cancer today. Sky window with a phrenic nerve to T6 for oxygen. Tapping for your mom. Oh, thank you. It really seems like a flu more than a COVID thing, but whatever this flu is going around, she got it. CV17 also. So phrenic nerve, CV17, oxygen protocol for all cancers. CV17 and CV4 for the endometrial and peritoneal area. L1, L2 for the lungs. There's a great tea called Phlegmonade, PHLEGMONADE, from a great company called Green's Genes. And let's work some more on the eyes for Dorothy, Alistair, Catherine. Blood flow to the eyes, facial artery, carotid artery, and the eyes directly ouch points for all the eye macular degeneration as well, Dorothy. But definitely try the castor oil, a few drops on the eyelids. In fact, I might do that tonight. Be a test. We have some more people on Instagram. Instagram is rocking. Nope, just dry air. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And for Cynthia, we still have your 2 other requests. Burned fat and worn out knees, so metabolism, GV20. Hello, Faris. How you doing? We're all taking care of our moms. Metabolism to burn fat, T7. Right side, that's our point, and the worn out knees, so blood flow, nerve flow for the knees. T7 blood flow, and then nerve flow to the knees, the lumbosacral plexus, and the ouch point for the knees, bladder 54, and then ouch point on the front of the knees as well. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And Esther, I have here joint pain, bladder, and skin. So let's do that. And also Faris for your mom. Great to see you. I keep reading more and more about Tesla. We have some more requests. Lots of people. Dorothy Haddad, great to see you. You have a cold? Oh, yep, you and 857 billion other people. I'm sorry that you're going through it. Yep, you and Brandon, everybody. Guess what? We'll all go through it and we'll all be done with it. Boom. Then it'll be spring in a few days. That's how I look at it. And I think it is 355 days till Christmas. Woohoo. So for Faris, the visual cortex area. C3 for the eyes. Blood flow to the eyes. Carotid artery, vertebral artery. Carotid artery to the visual cortex area, and the ouch point for the eyes as well. I think the castor oil drops on the outside of the eyelids, outside, will help with the floaters as well. For the dental, bone, and gums, I'm using Natural Smiles, I think it's called. Nature's Smiles. And also you should do coconut oil pulling and swishing for your dental, bone, and gums issues. And the glaucoma, GV17, and eyesight, and constipation, that is T11, P12, L1, L2, lumbosacral plexus, L4, L5, S1, S2 for the constipation as well. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Esther, yep, we'll work on that pain, bladder, and skin right now. And Morton, neuroma, can you tell me more about that? And hello, Tracy and Michael. Lakshmi's knees are better, woohoo. The oregano black seed gummies are from Wild Spice Company. It's got a yellow. They're organic as well. They're brilliant. Look up Wild Spice, the same company that makes Sino oregano. I think it's called Wild Spice Company, something like that. Yep. So definitely just pop them all the time if you think you've been exposed to something. They're great stuff. Okay, blood flow to the brain. How's everybody doing? Anybody having any smoke coming from their toes? We do have a double Tesla tonight. Double Tesla night tonight. Say that 10 times. Seashells, Tesla shells. Okay. So we are immersed in a biophoton field as we do the Tongren, because we will do anything we can to enhance the healing capabilities of what we're doing. Let's look to the brain. Joint pain. So T1 to T8 for Esther. Did you try that herbal supplement that I recommended? Also, copper braces or copper Velcro kind of braces for the knees for anyone with any knee issues. They're basically stretchable, Velcroable braces you put on the knees with copper infused in them. So for the blister, I would definitely put on aloe vera and maybe cover it with tape for the night or a Band-Aid for the night. But T1 to T8 sends it blistered and infection. Same thing for cellulitis and pain for Esther. T9, stomach and liver. For the stomach. L2, 3, and 4 for umbilical hernia, female organs, bladder, and teeth. So let's do some more, spend some more time on that. And I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to miss. There's a healing from a cold. Yep, Dorothy, we got that. We'll do that again for everyone. L2, 3, and 4 for umbilical hernia, female organs, bladder, and teeth. C3, 4, and 5. Happy to give you the support, Lynn, anytime, every Thursday. Detox from smoke. T2, T3, the bronchial areas and the lung areas. Lung 1, lung 2 for the lungs. And for Esther and others, Lynn, the bladder. Sacrum 1 to 5. L3 for the female organs. Lumbosacral plexus for the bladder. And S1 to S5 for the bladder. Umbilical hernia, CV4 as well. T4 for the skin, lung 1, lung 2 for the skin for Esther. Sinus infections, mold detoxing for pondering traveler. C3, C4. L2, T2, T3, and T1 to T8 for anti-inflammation. I'm happy I'm on today too, Lynn. Good to see you. T2, T3, lungs, sinus infection, T1 to T8, liver health, T9, broken right foot, definitely poultice, clay poultice on that area overnight, some phytome homeopathics, and Cissus quadrangularis for rebuilding, and silica of all things. Silica is the number one for rebuilding and fixing bones. And comfrey poultices. So I would take clay, a little bit of castor oil, a lot of comfrey poultice, put it on your foot overnight. Nice and tight. Not too tight, no. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 for the smoke, mold, detox with clay baths would be the best option you can do. North American Herb and Spice. That's the company, yes. So 2 things that are great for the immune system. The gummies, black seed oil, which is brilliant. Oregano oil, which is brilliant. And then the other one is called Counter Attack. I forget the name of the company, but it's a multi-herbal, probably the strongest. It's got andrographis, all kinds of things. The strongest herbal antibiotic that I know of. Healing from a Cold. Brandon, yep, and Dorothy. Clean, and T11, T12, L4, L5. And Linda Pereira for breast cancer, and Diane for congestive heart failure. Anything dealing with the heart and rebuilding the heart and arteries and veins would be hawthorn berry herbs. T11, T12, L4, L5, T4 for the skin, in case I missed it, 4, Hester. So we always work on the skin, T4, and T9 the liver, because it's a lot of times if the liver is congested, it will overflow toxins to the skin. All right. Did anybody have any New Year's resolutions? I did. Yep. Leonard. Okay. Blood flow. Insufficient blood flow to the right hemisphere of the brain. Okay, but Leonard, we're on it. Absolutely. Happy New Year, man. Blood flow to the brain, and then timid humanoid. Thanks. Continue, heal, regenerate. Left mid shaft humerus. Yep, I get that. That's mine. Yours is the left. Mine is the right. Whenever I see absorption issues for vitamins, make sure you're tested to see if you methylate your vitamins. If you don't, you will need specific methylated vitamins in advance. Methylation is a process in the body to basically metabolize vitamins and other things. So you will need to confirm, not a problem at all if you don't do it, get vitamins that are already pre-methylated for you. Insufficient blood flow to the right hemisphere. Let's do it. 3 blood supplies for the brain area. Blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain for Leonard, and 3 blood supplies. Let's max out blood supplies. So if there is insufficient blood flow to the right hemisphere, are there specific arteries that are deficient? If they gave you that information at all. You haven't had a stroke, I'm presuming and hoping not. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. Let's just tap the right hemisphere of the brain. Circulation, GV17. Heal and regenerate, GV20. The pituitary for growth hormones. That's it. Brachial plexus for the left shaft humerus bones. Maybe the acromion as well. Ouch point for the left shaft, not the cap like mine. Lots of massage, lots of infrared light for those areas, lots of heat. Create circulation. Radial nerve policy, brachial plexus. Vitamin B12 and alpha lipoic acid for our nerves. Release muscle atrophy. Take superfood green powders. Wheatgrass, spirulina, chlorella. Feed your tissues quick and easy. For absorption, T11, T12, L4, L5, the microbiome in the gut. And Lakshmi's knees are better. Everybody, woohoo! Great news. Send Chi for her improvement. Autoimmune, both elbows. Okay, blood flow to the brain. We'll also work with Drew every week, as we do, for her kidneys, her legs, her kidney, I should say, her legs, and her sugar levels. Blood flow to the brain, and then blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. For autoimmune conditions, T1 to T8. Breathing through the nose, sleep tape at night. Yep, that's one option. Relaxator, sleeping device. I have a course on that to teach you to get better at breathing through your nose. T1 to T8 for inflammation, and let's tap on the ouch point for the elbows. So brachial plexus for the elbows, lumbosacral plexus for the ankles and toes. And that rhymes, you know. Yep, and don't be too worried about cholesterol. There's a great test called the ACA test. CAC, coronary artery calcium test, to see if the calcium in the arteries is actually building up with the cholesterol. It's a great blockage. Otherwise, you're probably fine. Eat plant-based, lots of fiber. That will keep it in check as well. Stress-free mind. Relax me. Let's work down to your knees. Breathing through the nose. So let's focus on diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing through the nose, longer exhale. That's the trick. T11, T12 for digestion and cholesterol. T9, 10, 11, 12, digestion and cholesterol. And a stress-free mind again, GB13 right side, in Tong, connecting to our true selves to reduce stress, and the vagus nerve for the relaxation response, GB12. And hello to the crew from India and Nepal. I'd like to go there. 20 months young baby Ashika for her overall growth. Okay, let's do it. Do a tune-up for the crew from India, and then for Ashika. Ashika, let me know how to pronounce that correctly. Growth hormone, GV20, yay. Craniosacral fluid for everyone, for Momashari and others. Also for the bones and bone marrow. from the crystal palace to the tailbone. Sounds like a book. Bones, spine, and brain, crystal palace, cranial sacral fluid. Blood flow, nerve flow to the sacrum, S1 to 5, T1 for the bones, S1 to 5 for the tailbone, and tailbone 1 to 4, not commonly used points in Tongren, but they should be more. So that's going to help with the spine, the brain, growth for the baby. Speech areas, Broca and Wernicke areas of the brain, sentence making. And tapping for your Arti and Dan. Detox meds. One of the best things you can do are clay foot soaks, clay baths, clay poultices, as well as castor oil packs. And as an addition would be essential oils like frankincense. Additionally, plant-based foods, of course, so you don't cause inflammation and slow down your progress. But T1 to T8 for detox. Ovarian tumor, definitely put the castor oil pack there. And hello, Cardi Girl. Nice to see you. So we work with Sanjay and Solkhana. Leukemia, T1 for the bones. Cranial sacral fluid, as we just did again. Tailbone 1 to 4. Hip total. And L3, which would be the target area for the castor oil pack. And T4 for the right breast tumor surgery. Yarrow salve for scar tissue is also helpful. Happy New Year from Tracy and son Michael and Cardi Girl. And can you tell me more about Morton aroma? See what that is. See if it's got a... Sunny Spirit. Yep, Tracy and son Michael. Tune up. Get your tune up. Neurome is irritation in the left foot. Oh, okay, you did respond. Thank you. Blood flow to the brain. And for issues of DNA or mitochondria challenges, you can take supplements like PQQ to give you more quantity of mitochondria, or you can do biophoton energy, such as this one, to give the biophotons to the DNA where they originate. So lumbosacral plexus for the thumb. On the right hand, lumbosacral plexus, radial nerve. tapping for the hand, the ouch point on the right hand. So a good point to release the muscles is SI 14 and 15, right on the shoulder here. At the corner, that exact almost 90-degree angle of the bone. And I do have to leave a message. Sorry to move you around like that. That's probably very disturbing. I do have an emergency situation going on here. And I will leave a quick message. Yep, we don't type on telephones. We retype. There is never a word that ever comes up. Okay, whoops, and there we go, the people on Instagram. Sorry for that journey around my phone there, and we are good to go. My apologies. We are on a 24/7 situation here, and we are good to go. So we'll next work with the Morton neuroma and knee pain and lower back pain. Let's do that. First, anti-inflammation. And we'll do some more for the right thumb, lumbosacral plexus, ouch point for the right thumb, T1 to T8 for inflammation, T7 for blood flow, lumbosacral plexus for nerve flow, and then the knees, the ouch point, bottom 54, and L1 to L5 for lower back pain. And we are getting through this. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And we are here as part of the collective and holding up all viruses, absolutely. And we have one more request, right side stroke anemia. For anemia, check your copper and your iron, because a lot of times people don't have an iron deficiency, they actually have a copper deficiency because copper enables iron to work. So you may have lots of iron, so you just need to make it work. Copper and something called ceruloplasmin, check it out. Get some copper foods and copper maybe supplements. Blood flow to the brain. Right-sided stroke, left side neuropathies, I'm presuming. T1 for the bones and anemia. Heart and kidneys, T7, L2. So let's work on all the nerves, lumbosacral plexus, left side, right side, and brachial plexus, left side and right side. Left foot. So let's do some ouch points right there. Left foot. That is left. Yep. Definitely anything with the feet or bones and stuff like that. Clay poultices. So let's do a Qigong for everyone. Your hands feel better. Cardio, great. Yep, hopefully you feel energy and chi. There are also some wheatgrass concentrates you can put on to regenerate nerves for any part of the body to help with that as well. Works brilliantly. Happy New Year to everyone. Blessings. Be kind to one another. And let's send you on your way on the luminiferous ether solar cosmic wind at 432 hertz. Blessings, be kind to one another, and have a great year. Take care. Bye now for everyone.